Hi there, it's Chelle and Clint.
Hey guys!
Clint is being psycho this morning.
I ain't either. Give me a break, woman.
Yes, he is. So we are going to do a couple of Christmas cards because I haven't started them yet. So that means that, yeah, I'm way behind. But my thought is if I can get one really, really good one, I can make copies of it and then send it out. So we're going to use a limited palette. So there's only 2, 4, 6, 8 colors, and we're going to do our mixing. I haven't done this in a while, and I was practicing this morning just for you guys, and this is kind of what I came up with. It was kind of a play on an ornament that we saw Saturday night, so that's kind of fun. So we're going to kind of mess around with this and see what we can come up with. What are you doing? You're making all kinds of racket. So what I want is like a heart. I'm going to use green for this. And I'm going to turn it into like a wreath kind of heart. And then down here at the bottom, I'm going to kind of flatten it. I don't know why, just because. And I think we're just going to make 2 of them. I'm okay if I'm off like this. I just want, because what we do is we kind of fatten up this little heart. But I just want to kind of sketch it in. So I kind of have an idea. Yeah, I'm going to make 2 of them. Just kind of flatten it a little. That one, I think I did a little bit better on. Can you see that? You can a little bit. And then I'm going to kind of put in my Cardinal. So, kind of want a chunky one. I don't think it was fat enough last time. Let's add a fat, chunky Cardinal. And then coming down here is his tail. Like that. Can you guys hear the cat?
That's art.
Jeez. Is that Arctic?
Mm-hmm.
And then his little head. They're pretty simple. I mean, if I can do it, you guys can do it. There we go. That's kind of cute. Let's do this one, maybe going in the opposite direction. So, you know, it's a little bit different. So we're having his little cute little fat belly. And then his tail here. Just for an example, just to kind of keep me on track. And then his back kind of attaches to where the tail is. And then his head is going to kind of come this way. And it kind of has that little loopy thing there. And then we want a pretty good size beak. And like that. That one looks better. I can hear you guys now. But the good thing about this is watercolor pencil, so it'll kind of disintegrate when I put my glue on, or my paint on. So this one is bugging me, but don't get wrapped up in the details. Isn't that what people say? Don't get wrapped up in the details.
Is that what they say? Huh.
Sometimes.
I'll be darned.
So I am going to, I think I'm going to go ahead and put in some balls here. I haven't decided for sure. But before I didn't put it on, you know, the red. So it was kind of, I did practice just to see if I could come up with something that I liked. And I loved adding the red little balls because they, kind of bring in, you know, the color of the Cardinal. Okay, hope I didn't draw these too big. But the hearts and everything, so. I don't want all sets of 3, so I'll do some 2s and stuff too. Okay, and then I was thinking about, let me get a brown. I didn't do this on mine, but I would like a place for pine cones. So maybe I can just kind of sketch in like a I don't know, little pine cone thing here and there. Like a triangle maybe, rectangle, whatever. Just to kind of say, okay, I want, you know, one there. Okay. Wish me luck.
Good luck.
Good luck. And then right here. Okay. So you guys know I am not a professional watercolorist, though I do try and I have fun with it. So
That's the most important part.
that is the most important part. So what I'm going to do on this one, I did not do a background, but I'm going to just kind of put in some blue, like where the background would be, because I think that would look really nice. Just a really, really faint blue. So I think I'm just going to pick up what I have on my, actually that's not the blue I want. I want my other blue, because that's what I worked with. Just really, really faint. So I'm going to add quite a bit of water. Can't see that, but it's just really, that's how you get your water. And I think I can just go over the whole page, you know. I did tape these down using washi tape. When you're taping down, make sure that you your card's going in the right direction. These are watercolor cards.
Sorry.
Because then you might have an issue. But I'm going just over everything, just doing a really light wash. And like right there is. And if you lose like a piece of your paintbrush, just save it for later. So I think I'm going to put a little bit more blue. That's just, might not be, I just didn't want it really stark white, like I felt like the other one was. So kind of out on the edges, I'm going to put just a little bit of darker blue. And I don't really want to leave a lot of, I guess I can even, a lot of water, because that will cause blooms, and I don't want that. So I do have a couple of stray hairs, and then this one we can do the same thing.
Gotta hit those stray ends. Hairs, I mean.
Well, you do, because you can't pick them out because it runs your paper. I'm going to use the other kind of teal blue on this one. The thing is, I do a lot of color mixing, and so I just need to make sure I'm using the right color on the right one. So, but you don't want to take away my watercolor things either. But I think this might be cute, you know. Look at that.
What?
Stray hair.
That's a real hair?
No. I think it's from the brush. Is it from the...
Oh, well, yeah. You need... Oh, here, honey.
They say be really... No, you don't want to score it at all.
Well, I know, but if you do it flat, it should come out.
I think I might have got it.
Okay.
Over to the edge. Because it'll... See, I have one there, too. I don't know. We're going to let it dry.
But once they're dry, you can take them off, right?
Oh, yeah, you can you can pull them off when they're dry. Okay, so I'm going to dry these. Our heater's on, so I'm going to put them over there for just a second, get them dry, and then we'll start. I'm so excited. Okay, so one of the main things with watercolor is you definitely need your paper to dry. You don't want to rush it, because, and sometimes I rush it, because you just don't want to. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and add my reds, and I'm going to add like let me take this out. You don't want to leave your brushes in the water. Okay, So I'm just going to use this really bright red and kind of put in my berries. But yeah, if it's not dry, you end up having more problems, for sure. I had berries here. I can barely see them, but that's fine. We'll probably come back with another layer. I'm trying to use like the biggest brush I can. That's gonna, they say that's going to kind of make it looser for you. So that's a good thing. Okay, I think I only had those over there, and then add this over here. On my practice piece, I did not do that. I did the green first, and then I did the berries, and it turned out just fine, but I kind of wanted the berries to kind of pick up a little, kind of pop out. Sorry, it's my hand, like right there. Just kind of put them in so that I can kind of see them, come up with him later. Clint's working on one of his watercolor, wood burning things. Okay, and then I think I want to go ahead and kind of put the little bird in. So I see right now that that beak is off. So maybe that was what was doing it for me earlier. So I'm just going to do a light wash. I do take lessons here and there of, you know, how to watercolor and stuff. I just haven't really been practicing much lately.
Yeah, you really haven't.
I don't even think since last year.
Well, we've had so much going on this year, that's for sure.
Yeah, we have.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to skip down just a little bit and do the tail, because we are going to kind of come back with the pine bows. Same thing over here.
Okay. Whoa.
What's wrong, Dizzy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like it. Mm-hmm. That way too, I'm not covering up this where I want to kind of pop a little bit. Really can't tell much about the blues, but they look pretty good. So this was, okay, that's my green. And then I was wondering if I wanted to put a bow. Do I want a bow?
You mean a bow or an actual bow like
a bow.
For where?
Like on top.
Of the head?
No, like here.
That would be cute.
Like a cute little bow.
What kind of colors do you have that maybe, do you have any shimmery colors?
I do in the bedroom, but yeah, I could do that.
Well, if it was me, that's what I would do. Maybe a shimmery red or...
Yeah, mine are almost translucent though, so
Oh.
you're not going to see them.
Yeah, but if you was to color one of those with it and then put that on top, wouldn't that make it shimmery?
Yeah, it probably would. So you want to think about anything you want first before I do the main component. That's my thought anyways. Let's go ahead and put in the background for our pine cones. Okay. I think she's laying on the...
Yeah.
So I'm just going to kind of
Yeah, she's laying on my sweater.
dab in some pine cones just so I know where they're at for later. I think I mixed these two together for that color.
Okay, I think I'm about done with what I can do. I just gotta... Plus, we also got this on this side.
I think I'm just going to put one over here. It's too much water.
Water.
Hmm?
Oh, I was looking at the ones that Pink sent me.
Water soluble. Does it have a picture of a water?
I don't know. It has a water brush, picture of a water brush.
That means it's a watercolor.
Yeah, but I was looking, I thought maybe since it was silver that the,
Might be shimmery.
yeah.
And then I think there's one right there. There we go. And then these, I think they're going to be kind of easy. Just kind of build them up here and there as we go. Okay. Mix up another batch. Let's go over here. And kind of put them in here too. Where do I have that one?
Sorry about that.
We had a really fun time this weekend.
Oh, it was a blast. It really
We
was.
went to the nursery with our friends, and we went out to eat, and then the husband wanted ice cream, so we went and had ice cream afterwards, and it was so much fun.
It was a blast. We
We
don't get together as often as we
No, as
would
we
like
should,
to,
and
you know.
yeah. We had fun. So, went and listened to like church choirs and high school choirs and stuff.
It was just,
Saw Santa, didn't talk to him, but we saw him.
yeah.
So that was fun. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to pass on the bow because I think I already covered it up a little bit. Yeah. So I want these to be pretty dry because we're going to start with the green, I think. I think this one's okay. That one's kind of wet still, but the rest of them are kind of dry, so we'll kind of go with green. This was the fun part because what I did is I used a feather, not a feather, but a liner brush. So, and I wanted it kind of thick. This is just the first layer, so.
Here's a quote from Helen Keller. Life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all.
That's true, I guess, huh?
It was on Facebook, so just had to pop up.
Okay. So again, I'm just kind of fitting it in just so I can kind of see, you know, remind myself, oh yeah, this is where I'm going to be drawing my little pine bows, whatever they're called.
Yeah, Val.
I tell you, I'm so far off, yeah. Oh, and then I do want this to kind of come over that because it's like he's sitting on and kind of on the other side. So yeah, hopefully I'll get a really good, really good cards that I can either make copies of or send out the original. I haven't really decided, though. I am kind of just hoping, because I haven't sent out any cards. I have tons of them, but they're not handmade, you know. Have you guys finished sending out your cards? Let me know in the comments. I'm way behind.
Yeah, well.
Been that kind of, yeah.
Been that kind of year, truthfully.
Well, and Gracie is not doing the greatest, so I'm going to have to call and see if I can get an appointment for her. I hope it's not like a 2-week wait. But if it is, I want to ask them if I can get some antibiotics or something for her. Because, let me tell you, she's going to be my little sickly girl. And I just can't handle that right now. Let's see. But, I mean, she's still playing and stuff, but she's really, it's her, yeah, she's definitely still having some issues, but she's playing. In fact, I'm surprised she's not in here right now. She's like, I am not letting you leave my sight today, Mama.
Yeah, I know. I was surprised she wasn't coming in here.
Yeah, she might be tired. She's laying
Yeah,
down.
she's sleeping.
Okay. Looks like a hot mess, but I have learned that most art pieces look like a hot messes before it all comes together. Whether it's mixed media, watercolor, drawing, whatever. Okay. Okay, so that's kind of how that's going. Looks like a hot mess. And it looks so, I come to the conclusion that the more time you spend on it is what makes you turn into a professional.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
you know, practice, not necessarily just practice, but practice and, you know, you could do this drawing in 5 minutes, or you could spend an hour on it, and, you know, of course, the hour is going to turn out much better.
Yeah, exactly.
So, these are, and I'm just using look at this huge brush. It's just a liner brush, and I'm just kind of putting in some pine. That's why I wanted to kind of have everything drawn. And then like this, I don't really want it covered, so kind of like it's on top more. And so I think it'll work out just fine. But then, you know, kind of, and you can use your round brush if you want, but this worked really great for me. I was really happy with how it turned out. Same thing with the balls. I really don't want the balls being covered. But it's really fun. It's really meditative. And I did tape them down on this board with some, I used washi tape. I couldn't find my painter's tape.
I know where that is.
Do you?
The blue stuff?
Yeah.
It's in the bathroom on the first shelf.
Oh, is it?
Pretty sure it is. Yeah.
You're probably right. You can use a bigger brush. I mean, if you can get those really thin, you know, lines. Can you see that? That might work better for now. Let's try it and see. Then we can always come back in later. Don't want it to be too wet though. That's the issue with this one, I think, this brush.
It gets too wet.
Yeah, and if you have it too wet, you end up with blooms, which you kind of don't want necessarily. Lindsay is always using a round brush for things like this, but she's also had tons of practice, you know, for her. Tons and tons of practice. I haven't, so I want my want them to be really thin. I'm not happy with that, so let's just move on to this one. Back to yeah, I kind of like that better. I don't feel so stressed about it.
Well, that's good.
Isn't it though? That's kind of cute. I'm gonna mix up some more paint though with my bigger brush. There we go. This is Arteza paper.
Sorry.
Watercolor paper. So it I didn't practice on it. I practiced on a kind of cheaper paper. So I don't know how it's going to turn out. So if you've ever made a wreath, kind of think about how you would, you know, how your branches and stuff would go. Like here, it's kind of, so I don't really want, you know, to see that first take, and you can see tons of that. So, but hopefully I'll cover it up, you know. So what are you guys doing today? Anything fun? And are you ready for Christmas? I think I got a couple of presents for my sister, and that's all I've done. See, that's kind of cute. I kind of like that. And let's kind of build up some more green. I think I'm going to try to just kind of put in some thicker ones. I don't know, guys. That is why I'm making a couple of them. Because my lines get so thick with this brush. That actually looks better, I think. What do you guys think? You know, especially trying to cover up. Because I can go thick in the center here, and then kind of it's kind of cute. Okay, let's do that on this one. We'll start with that, and then we can always come back with the thinner brush. You okay there? So are you okay there?
Yeah, I did take my Chelle.
Yeah, I heard you.
I fed the cat.
Oh, okay, good.
So, well, again,
That's a little bit too dry. That's something else that I'm trying to learn is, you know, how much water and all that good stuff. Hi, Glennis. I know you're probably watching this one. Okay. Wilbur. I got up at 3 o'clock this morning, and Wilbur came in. Wilbur's our cat. He started bugging me for treats like at 4. It was so annoying. was like, I'm gonna doze on the couch. And he was like, no, you're not. So it was like, so yeah.
Yes, will we? What do you need?
I need Daddy.
I can't take you up right now. I'm doing things. You're giving me a scratch coat. Silver, turn cut my coat.
That one might not look quite like a
Love and all that. But
heart, huh? I'll come back with my other one.
turn into a pain and took as you are.
Okay. The noise you hear is our roosters. We live on a little tiny farm. Have goats and roosters. So I'm not too concerned about the, you know, how this part turns out, because my main focus will be on the bird. So
I like it. I think it looks good, babe.
I'm not sure yet, but I will be shortly. Kind of wanted a little bit there, maybe a little here. See what I want to do with the liner brush. If I feel like I need to add some. And the reason I'm doing 2 cards at once is so one can dry and I can work on the other one, you know. To turn that kind of darker too, I'm going to use some blue, whatever the background color is. I'm going to mix that in with my green and kind of have a darker, kind of like more of an evergreen color. And that way it kind of creates depth. I kind of like the different darkness and stuff. So all my watercolor stuff is inside because, you know, it freezes out there sometimes in the studio. So I almost went out to paint, but I would have had to take so much stuff out with me. So I decided not to. I do want to go around each of those again because I think you'd have more shadow there. I don't mind having them kind of crisscrossy because, you know, they are kind of pine and stuff. It's just going to kind of be like that anyways. So I'm going to come over here and add some darker colors. So let's mix it up though with this brush. We'll kind of put some in. It's too wet. Too wet. I I've been following a Facebook page, and it's called Watercolor Cards. Some of them are so cute. This one I don't think needs as much because I already went over it kind of with the Okay, we're going to let that dry, and we're going to move on to the bird. So I think I want this. This brush is a little bit smaller. I'll do my red, bright red. And just kind of, hopefully, let me do this one. I'm afraid I might have some green over there that is still kind of wet. Really? Uh-oh, for us?
Yeah.
The one we have to do?
I got shown it is, actually.
In Durango?
Yeah.
Oh. Huh?
Oh, South Camino del Rio.
So I'm going to let that kind of dry. The back part of it is going to be a little bit darker because that was where the shadows were. So that's kind of what I'm going to leave.
Doesn't look like it.
Oh, good. That's a good thing.
Doesn't look.
And then this is the back one over here. It'll be okay down there. Okay. It's kind of fun. It's coming together. What's wrong?
I don't know. It's,
Close.
yeah.
Okay. Lovely. That's cute. Okay, we're going to let those dry, and we're going to move on to our little berries. Again, with some bright red. This is a smaller brush, so that should come in handy. Is it one?
I don't know. I need to call him.
What are they doing?
It's a water leak.
So I am going to add some color into this to kind of darken it up. What color did I want? Did I want blue? I can't remember. Yeah, blue kind of makes it into a purple. I think I wanted blue and this color. I can't remember what that is. There we go. And that will kind of give this some shadow. And you kind of want to do it when it's still wet, I think. At least that's what I'm doing. Not too wet. I mean, you don't want your brush wet or it's going to give you that bloom, which isn't necessarily a pretty look. That's going to separate these two berries right there, so that's good. It's not as dark as I want it, but it's fine. Ooh, that's really dark. not as light as I want it. I tell ya. Might not turn out, guys, but you know how it is. And really, we can put some of this darker color into our bird too. Have to see what I did. Okay. This is around the beak here, and then kind of in the chest area. And then the eye. So this is kind of going like this. So that's where the eye would go. And then I want a little bit back here. And then just a little, I'm going to add some more red to this. And kind of in the back over here. For shadow. And then down below here will be kind of dark because it is in shadow all the way. So it's kind of cute though. I mean, let me mix up some more of that shadow color. I have to think of my colors. Okay, this one. I don't want to mix up my colors wrong. Kind of cute, huh? Put a little darker shadows on those berries. Okay, that looks kind of cute. And then I'm just going to tap into my pine cones. That's going to give us really cute shadow, and it's kind of the same color I would use anyways. It's kind of cute. I kind of like the shadows on stuff. It's not looking too horrible, is it? Okay, so over on this one, we are going to mix up our colors. So this one's a little bit different because I used a different blue. So I'm going to do my red. I want to do all my berries right now real quick. Then we'll mix up some shadow. Kind of take my time, try to get a somewhat circular berry. I know they're not all necessarily circular, but this was such a cute ornament that we saw, and I told Clint, honey, take a picture of it. Because I didn't take my camera or my phone so that I could just enjoy the evening. But Clint has to take his phone.
Oh, yeah.
Because we're on call 24/7. Well, he is. I don't really work too much, do I?
You too.
Well, sometimes. Yeah, I was telling Clint it's nice when I don't have a headache, and then I said, I can't believe because I had a headache on Saturday. Not horrible, but a little bit of a headache, and I told him, you know, I should be celebrating when I don't have a headache and just expect a headache every day because of how bad my neck is. Okay, so I'm going to mix up the blue, the other blue that I had for there, and then some brown. Maybe a hint of green, I haven't decided. Yeah, I think that's going to, the green I think makes it turn kind of black. There we go, that's nice. And then we're going to just dab in some shadows on the bottom. Okay there?
Yeah.
See, those might have too much shadow on it. Might have went too dark. That's okay. It'll be fine, guys, right? We're practicing anyways. Okay, and I do want to put some in our pine cones. It's kind of cute. See that, and then I'm going to add a little bit more red and add that to our bird. It's too purple, so I think we can make it work for our. Okay, so this one to kind of. Supposed to be a cardinal, in case you can't tell. I tell you. What's wrong? What is it? Oh, your printer? And I do want some back here, just for shadow. And then some down here. I am using Daniel Smith paints, if anyone is curious. It was in tubes, and that's my palette that I'm using. This one's not as chunky as that one, is he? Shall we make him a little chunkier? Let's see. I think he'd be cuter if he was chunkier, maybe. There we go. And I don't want that too dark because I need some light, some shade, shadow, or what's it called? Highlights. There we go. This one's already pretty highlighted. And then his face was kind of dark, so kind of darken it, and then his eye will go kind of like right through there. So, and I'm gonna kind of put a little more darkness there. What's wrong?
Always mailboxes.
Oh, so you don't know if we have to go yet?
I don't think we do, but we have fireworks in there. I think it's in a different lot.
So far, I'm liking this one better, I think, but this one doesn't look right. Oh, maybe I need to bring his chest up a little. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing, guys. Maybe like that. Okay, let's work on the beak. I'm going to use this color. It's kind of I don't think it's cadmium yellow. And then I'm going to add just a hint of that red and kind of get an orange. Way too much red. Do what?
Ow.
It's too wet.
Oh.
Oh, that's cute. And then over here. I don't think he gave his phone number. This one's bigger now, isn't he? That's okay. So, pretty darn cute, huh? I think I want this tummy to be a little bit bigger too, so let me kind of just down here, maybe even like darker down here. Wilbur is tenacious, Clint says. Okay, so I might draw his eye in because earlier it just didn't work out that well for me. So I think I will draw it in. I think I might need his beak to be a little bit bigger. Do that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Kind of cute, kind of not. I don't know. Okay, one thing I want to do is I want to do dark green. So I'm going to do green and then put in some blue, I think. Just a touch of blue to make it really dark. And then in between each one of the berries, I want to make it a little bit darker. Like here, it's like highlighted. Make sure it's not too wet. Just so it looks like they're kind of, you know, like on top and not underneath or anything. Did you give him your number?
I give him our home phone number. I texted
Okay.
it to him.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you gave him our number. And that is why Clint is on call 24/7. Yeah, I like that much better. Much better. My little pine cones and stuff jump off the page a little bit more. Let's see what I'm doing.
I gotta make one of those.
Make one of what?
The pencil of you should see.
He's such a stinker, isn't he?
That's cute.
That's funny, isn't it? Little brat. It's kind of cute. And then down here. That a little darker too. And then this one over here.
I'm gonna say it's clear.
Do you think it is?
See? The top building's their emergency.
The clothing store or
Yeah,
whatever?
well, the mall.
It looks clear.
I know it is. I know that. I'll wait a little bit. I'm not comparing to that. I don't remember right behind the tracer wire for that.
Well, they should, you know, if they call out for an emergency, they should be answering their phones.
Yep.
It's a little ridiculous that
Yep.
you can't get a hold of anybody. Okay, that's cute. What do you think, hon?
Oh, I really like it, Kay.
We're getting there, aren't we? Okay. So now I am going to, what am I going to do? Is that all I need to do? I'm going to put a little bit of white, but I have a bleed proof white. I have gouache over here too, which we could use. Let me use gouache on one of these. Use the gouache on this one. Gouache is an opaque watercolor, and mine was like dried up in the tube. But as long as you can put water with it, then you can reactivate it. So I dug some out. So I am going to put like just a little bit on my berries for a highlight, and then maybe some on our little. I might come back. I'm not quite really happy yet with the pine cones. We'll come back to those. Put some white on these berries. That's kind of cute. And then if you wanted to, I was thinking with, especially because it's opaque, you could kind of put in some snow. Just kind of like little snow drifts on your thing. I should put more green there, huh? Let me put some green there. Because it looks like he's sitting in the air. There we go. And actually, we could have some kind of going on. But yeah, you know, just some white. I think that's kind of cute. So you could put white like on top of these little berries, and it looks like snow. Let's do that on this one. That's kind of cute. And then they also had some on his wings, like here. So it's like he's got snow on him. That's kind of cute. And then where else did he have white? He had some white here. This is just highlights though, so. And I think I'm going to rinse that and just kind of take some water and kind of just thin it out so it's more highlight and not streaks. That's kind of cute. I kind of like that. Then I have my other stuff, and here it is right here. It's called Bleed Proof White. And I've never opened it. In fact, today's my first day. I might still not open it. I got it. I got it open. Let me get a different brush though, because these are watercolor brushes and I don't know if it'll run my brush. So let me get a cheaper brush. We're just about done, guys. Hang in there. Okay, I forgot to finish putting snow everywhere. And this little guy over here. Kind of cute, but when you put it down, if you're you have too much water, then, you know, like I picked up green. So he's pretty cute, I think. What do you guys think? Okay, we're gonna try this bleed proof on this one. Hope I am making the right decision. I don't know, I thought it was liquid, but it's almost like a, I don't know.
What's that for? What is it doing?
It's supposed to like put white. Ooh, look how bright white that is. That's so pretty. So this is just some ice on her wings. And then we'll actually really like that. We'll put some white. So bright white, yeah. I think I like it better than the gouache. And it's opaque, which means you can't see through it. I might have to just do the other one with this too. And a little goes a long way. Let's try it. Look at the difference. Because some of that, it was too thin or something, the gouache was. So it, like this, snow ended up being kind of dirty looking. That's kind of cute. I like that. Yeah, I like this a lot. And we can put some right here. Do what?
Oh, just reading that.
It is Bleed Proof White by P.H. Martin, if you're looking for it. That's awfully cute. Let's put some snow over here too, just kind of on the branches and stuff. Kind of build it up.
Hey Brandon, it's Clint with Fast Track Communications. Hey, over there at the mall, you know that property that's south of the mall? Yeah, that shelter that they have.
You put some on this pine cone, because these pine cones I don't feel need as much
The asphalt on
work on it.
the asphalt and the rocks out.
That's awfully cute. Look how cute those are, guys. I just looked up into the camera.
Yeah.
That's kind of cute. I'm going to put some here, but I'm going to come back and put some brown in the below this part. It just seems a little bit
Okay, so I won't worry about it.
undone or whatever.
Goodbye, you take care. That's good.
Put some over here. Not worried about it.
No, we called it out a southeast corner, but he's digging on the east corner of the lot.
Oh,
Behind it, where we don't have anything.
oh, awesome. So that, hun, look how pretty those are.
Ooh, I like that.
So let me get a black pen and we will finish up all the details and stuff. I'm so excited. I'll be right back. Okay guys, I am going to attempt to use this, which is a brush pen, Faber-Castell, and see where I want my eye. It's typically, I'm thinking right here. And then we'll have to come back with a little bit of white to get a highlight on his eyeball. Okay, and same over here. so cute. And then I feel like it needs more black through here, so I don't think I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna get something thinner. So let me get that. Okay, so this is a micron, and you just don't want this to go on anything that's still wet. So, or it'll kind of run your, but it needs that black, and that's just wasn't dark enough. And then on the, I think they're both kind of turning out kind of cute. I wasn't sure how they would work, but not too shabby. Here, and even like in here in the wings. I don't know where really they have black, but like I said, it was just a little ceramic piece. Probably should put white on this one too, huh? It looks kind of like it is more that instead of the snow, and kind of a little bit in the tail, and then straight across. That gives me so much character. That is so cute, guys. Okay, let me get a little bit more white and touch up a couple of places. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. I forgot some snow here.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
It's just really, really hurting, honey.
And then I want to freshen up the white on its wings, because that's supposed to be snow, but it sure doesn't look like it. Doesn't have to be perfect by any means, because it is snow. That's cute, and I think he would have some snow on his head. I don't know why, but so I'm going to put some, because, I mean, if he's sitting still long enough for the snow to drip on his wings and stuff, I think he would have snow other places too. That's my story, even though it didn't have it in the picture that I had. So I'm going to put some over here too, just a little bit on his head. That's so cute. And then I'm going to try to do the tiniest tiny white dot in his eye. I did it. And then the same thing on this one. Just a bare little tiny touch. And then just to finish it up, because I'm not done yet, because I was going to come back and put some more deeper brown in a couple of these pine cones. Let's just do that and we'll be done. And then we can actually take off the tape. That's the most fun part anyways. So I just really need it really dark. There we go. Perfect dark. So I just want to put some darkness into these pine cones. Add just a tip of water. Too much water. And then just kind of darken them up a little. It adds just dimension and stuff. So.
The wind, babe.
The wind is coming.
Yeah, it's supposed to be really windy today.
Is it really?
Oh yeah. I think it's today. Yeah, it was. Oh no, it might have been tomorrow. I was thinking about if I could work outside or not, but then it was supposed to be really windy.
Well, yeah. Not a good thing, is it? Did you cut those off so I can mail them?
I will.
Okay.
I'm doing paperwork right now.
Okay. Guys, it's so cute. What do you think? Which one is your favorite? This one, it's got that really harsh on the... So let's do something to just fix that, because that's going to bug me. There we go. Hopefully he'll be fine. That's cute. And then over here, What do you guys think? I don't know. I like them both. Okay, I'm going to sign it. And then we will take off the... Let me get some green. Actually, I'm going to sign it with this black pen.
I am going to go ahead and start doing
Wood burning.
yeah, wood burning videos again. But I'll probably just fast forward through.
So I'm going to put 21 on here. That's so cute. This one, I'll put the name just down here. Okay guys, let's take off the tape because I think that's the best part. Wish me luck. I don't think it'll rip, but who knows. If it does, I will have to go heat it up. Oh my gosh, look at that clean line. I love that. Isn't that fun? I thought this would be okay because this washi tape is not very sticky. So. Kind of like peeling, making it peel, but I'm fine with that.
Wilbur, dude. Yeah, you better knock it off, mister.
Oh my gosh, those are adorable.
I'm watching you. Oh, I like that. Huh? Those look good, babe.
Okay, which one's your favorite?
I like them. I think they look good.
The one on the left or the one on the right?
You asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, probably the one on the right.
I think I like the one on the left.
Why did you ask?
Because I want to see what your favorite is. So you guys, let me know what your favorite is. Thanks for watching. I hope this gives you some inspiration. And thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. See you soon. Bye.
Hi, guys. Thanks for visiting Pet Zines.